And so we all copied it. And we all tried to get it right, and we all tried to find new things to do with it. So I'll show you, starting really, really simply, and then see if we can make it a little more complex, but without losing that basic triplet feel. But that was an instance in time where somebody did something that most of the world in drumming, what used to be known as disco music. That's all it is, you know. Back in about '68, I found that using a double parallel between two tom-toms against a 4-beat gave you a nice rolling rhythm, and it was very, very simple but very effective. You just went. Again, you find something inside which is an exercise, but you can do something and you create pieces of music within these exercises. You just got to use your brain, you've got to use your imagination. You can do the same thing with a triple parallel, it's just a little more complex. You'll find a 4 to the bar or a 3 to bar somewhere, and you can create something which maybe has not been done before. I can't remember which album it was, but I remember going in the studio one morning and messing around with what would have happened if the James Brown band had been created 30 years earlier. How would it have sounded, you know? So I thought, well, it would still have had that funkiness, but it would have had some of that big band shuffle feel to it. So I said, well, what happens if I try and marry the two different styles of music together? And so I messed around with it, and I came up with this part. And as the guys were coming in the studio, it was so infectious, they all started playing along, and we jammed along until we had a song out of it. So it's an instance where the drum part created a song. But that's one of the, I'll show it to you, it's one of the things I'm really proud of, because again, nobody did this before. But it's just imagination, it's not difficult. It's trying to find new ways to do old things. There are no new things. Everything is old. You just find new ways of doing it. This is what I had. You had your big band. You had your James Brown. Together, you have something totally new. That became a song called Rosa's Cantina. And on the record, I played it a bit better than I did then, but never mind. Question, please. Yes, sir.
In 1974, you were at California Jam, you remember? Richie Blackmore, he blew up his stack.
Right. How do we start this? tell you, if you pick a song you really like, that's really great fun. And there are so many songs you get a different vibe every time you play it. That's one thing I've forgotten here. You know, there are so many technical rudiments we have now. One of the most important ones isn't really a rudiment. It's a feel. And it's a feel that came over from Africa to the United States with all the slaves. And it's a very, very simple thing, but the basis of all our modern Western rhythms come from this. I don't care if anybody else disagrees with me. This is what I feel. And it's what you would call it would be a flam doubles. And what you have to do is, when I start, just shut your eyes for a second and imagine yourself in the African backlands with the fires going and it's dark and just this rhythmic feel. And it's this. That's the basis of everything we do today. You've got a shuffle, you've got a straight four, and they're all married together. And all those jazz rhythms came from that. That's simple. I can take 2 more questions? Yes. Yes. Thanks a lot. I'm going now because I'm very tired. Have a great time, look after yourself. And we'll see you somewhere around the world, I know that. Probably close to here. Again, thanks for coming. I hope you had a great time. And please enjoy the rest of the evening because Steve's wonderful. Okay? See you guys.
Hier kan ook nog signeren, zodat ik in de binnenkom haal ik zelfs al mensen naar vroeger of als je met de pol wilt schudden.